Taylor Swift is a musical genius. The success and her versatility in the songs she writes have proven that she is one of the best female songwriters to do it in the last decade, and this has had her described as a musical chameleon by critics of the art. However, if you are familiar with Taylor Swift's game, you would be acquitted with the dominance of songs with the theme of failed relationships in her discography. And well, that's because Taylor has had a really bumpy ride of a love life. So in this video today, we will be taking a rewind to all the men responsible for songs like The Story of Us, Forever and Always, and of course, All Too Well. With that being said, let's jump right in. Taylor Swift was born in 1989 in the countryside of West Reading, Pennsylvania. Her father, Scott Kingsley Swift, and her mother, Andrea Gardner Swift, named her after famous songwriter James Taylor. So yeah, she had her career written in the stars. Her mother, Marjorie Finley, was also an opera singer and an early inspiration to Taylor. Taylor started to show signs of musical love at the age of 9, particularly country music, as she spent a lot of time on farms with her father and rode many horses. She would frequently travel to New York to work on her vocals and had her inspiration from the works of Shania Twain. At age 11, she traveled to Nashville with her mother to pursue her musical career and mastered how to play the guitar at age 12. When she clocked 14, she signed a life-changing label deal under Big Machine Records, where she spent 13 years and released 6 albums, including her debut track list, Fearless, Speak Now, Red, 1989, and Reputation. Her limelight came from her second album, Fearless, which featured hits like 15, White Horse, You Belong to Me, and Love Story, which was the album's leading track. In 2018, she decided to part ways with her longtime label and signed with Republic Records, releasing the 4 other albums in her discography. Taylor is considered to be one of the greatest songwriters of all time and has sold over 200 million records. She is the most streamed woman on the music platform, Spotify, and was named as Billboard's Woman of the Decade. Taylor Swift has 12 Grammys, a Primetime Emmy, 12 Country Music Association Awards, and 29 American Music Awards, making her the artist with the most American Music Awards ever, and a long list of failed relationships. Dating history. Taylor Swift has had the worst from dating experiences over the years, and has made no effort in hiding them from the public. Well, as one might say, it is quite absurd from her to lack proper protection of intimate life. This openness and honesty by Taylor about her romantic life has created a lot of banger hit songs and life lessons to listeners who can relate. Here is a comprehensive list of all the guys she has loved before, and probably still loves now. Joe Jonas, July 2008 to October 2008. The very short but dramatic relationship between these two was Taylor Swift's first open one after her dawn in the limelight. Both Taylor and Jonas were seen at public events, including the 2008 MTV Video Music Awards. But at the beginning of the final quarter of that same year, Jonas ended things with Tay with a very rude phone call. In November that same year, Taylor Swift agreed to reports of their separation when she was featured on an episode of The Ellen Show, saying, "When I find that person who is right for me, he'll be wonderful. And when I look at that person, I'm not even going to be able to remember the boy who broke up with me over the phone in 25 seconds when I was 18. And threw the shade further by saying this during her opening monologue during her appearance on Sunday Night Live in 2009.
You might think I'd bring up Joe, that guy who broke up with me on the phone, but I'm not going to mention him in my monologue. Hey Joe, I'm doing real well.
Damn. Joe Jonas was also the inspiration to her second studio album, Fearless, which had most songs reflecting on their time together. Lucas Till, March 2009 to April 2009. Then, months after her scenes with Jonas, rumors about her and American actor Lucas Till began to emerge, after he featured in the music video of her song You Belong With Me. According to Lucas, during an interview with MTV, he explained that he and Taylor had dated for a short while until they realized that they were better as friends. "We dated for a little bit, but there was no friction because we were too nice. We just really both liked each other. Most relationships work out because you get along and then you don't. And then you make up and it's passionate. And with us, I really just liked her as a friend. That's the only reason that didn't work out. Best that they worked things out themselves." Taylor Lautner, Fall 2009. During the earlier years of Taylor's career, she decided to venture into acting, which was where she found her next guy after Till. While she was on set for the filming of Valentine's Day, she and her co-actor and her namesake, Taylor Lautner, yeah, the super hot guy from Twilight, became very fond of themselves. Taylor, the guy, claimed that he liked her more than she liked him, and Taylor, the Swift, later went on to write Back to December, a song about their time together in 2010, which, well, Lautner wasn't a big fan of. 6 years later, when he was asked how he felt about the song, he just said, "That's what she does." Ouch! John Mayer, December 2009 to February 2010. And then we had John and Taylor, you know. Dear John. At the end of 2009, Taylor and American singer John Mayer became the next union. Regardless of their wide age difference, the two looked quite inseparable and even collaborated on Swift's song, Half of My Heart. Well, not until Taylor Swift called him out months later in her song, Dear John, in this very fierce verse. Dear John, I see it all now. It was wrong. Don't you think 19 is too young to be played by your dark, twisted games? John imploded. During an interview at Rolling Stone, he revealed that he got no emails or calls from Tay, only to get caught off guard. He went further to say some quite mean things on how she abused her talent and described her move as cheap. I will say as a songwriter that I think it's kind of cheap songwriting. Wow. Jake Gyllenhaal, October 2010 to January 2011. After all of her Dear John drama, Taylor Swift didn't get a lover until October of 2010, when another set of rumors of her and yet again another American actor, Jake Gyllenhaal, began the talk of the season. Well, the rumors became facts after the US Weekly gave their lovely romantic photos the bigger part of the front cover on the 15th of December edition of their magazine. However, less than a month after this, everything just crumbled. Jake told Taylor it wasn't really working out, and this one really hurt her. She did reveal that she respected Jake for not acting rad in their situation, and had a bunch of songs in her album, Red, written about him, although she never mentioned his name. Connor Kennedy, July 2012 to October 2012. After some false speculations about her and Adam Young, Taylor Swift officially came out with Connor Kennedy, the grandson of Robert F. Kennedy, and of course Robert F. Kennedy Jr. Although this union faced numerous criticisms over the age difference, as Connor was only 18 while Taylor was 22 at the time, it still gave birth to amazing songs like Begin Again and Starlight. Harry Styles, November 2012 to January 2013. And then it started to get interesting. We got the amazing news of Harry Styles and Taylor Swift's bond, which seemed nothing less than perfect. The first round of rumors came after Taylor was sighted wearing Harry's silver airplane necklace, but the official confirmation came after the duo was photographed strolling together at the Central Park Zoo. Well, like every other relationship she had encountered, the whole Taylor love tale only lasted months before it ended. And she didn't miss her shot at making fun of Styles during her 2013 Grammy performance with this heck of an English accent.
He calls me up and he's like, I still love you. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm busy opening up the Grammys. And we're never getting back together. Like ever. No!
Calvin Harris, February 2015 to May 2016. 2 months after her hair incident, she and Scottish DJ Calvin Harris met at the L-Style Awards, and barely a month later, spotted rocking matching outfits. It became publicly official at the 2015 Billboard Music Award, and even shared a very intimate moment in front of the cameras. It looked like the perfect match had finally been made, as they even celebrated their first anniversary on social media, and also their last. 2 months later, Calvin broke things off in a very messy way, and this time, it wasn't Taylor that did the signing, as Calvin wrote about her in his song, Ole, which indicated that Taylor might have been cheating on him during their time together. Tom Hiddleston, May 2016 to September 2016. The Hiddleston and Taylor. Chapter then came next, after they were seen dancing out their thighs during the Met Gala party. The Sun then published a photo of the pair kissing at Taylor's place in Rhode Island. After that, things began to get real serious, and Tom even met with Taylor's parents in Nashville. Damn. The couple became frequent in the lenses of the paparazzi, and Tom once wore a I Heart TS tank top at the beach with TS and other supermodels. Well, things didn't work out afterwards, and the two had to halt their horses. Joe Alwyn, May 2017 to possibly April 2023. Then came Taylor's longest relationship. She and the movie star Joe Alwyn began at the Met Gala in 2017, and her song Dress is even a proof of it. Flashback to when you met me, your buzz cut, and my hair bleached. Yeah, that was the exact look Taylor rocked that day. The relationship was on quite a smooth sail, as Taylor was seen wearing a pendant with her love's initials, and they were seen at numerous places, including Ed Sheeran's 2017 concert, and the premiere of Joe's favorite movie in 2018, The Favorite. Well, it seemed like they stopped being each other's favorite in 2023, after Entertainment Tonight reported that their relationship had crashed. Plus, throughout the course of Taylor's Eras tour, there wasn't a single sight of the actor. Matty Healy, May 2023 to June 2023. And finally, her last union was with English songwriter Matty Healy. Both singers had first met in 2014, and even showed signs of some sort of relationship after they were seen wearing each other's merchandise in public. When they finally started dating this year, sources claimed that they were already madly in love at the super early stages of their relationship. Well, they had a similar super early breakup a month later. Looking at all these names, one is left to wonder, are they not good enough for Swift? Or is the problem from the former country girl? Or is there something else behind the scenes? Leave your thoughts in the comments section, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe.